guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out, why do men fall for you? Okay, so what is it about you that is so lovable, that is so incredible, that men just can't help but fall in love with you? Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today. So for group number 1, we have the Wicked King book coming through, and it says it right there, by the way. And then for group number 2, we have the Cruel Prince making an appearance. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have the Queen of Nothing. Now guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about men and about why they fall head over heels in love with you. What is it about you that is just so undeniably amazing? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever book your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one book here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today. Hello, Group 1! So, you chose the amazing Wicked King book today. Then, hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just place this lovely book off to the side. And let's start taking a look at your tarot cards, okay? So guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by to my channel today. I appreciate you guys so much. I love making readings like this for you. So if you feel called to, then please maybe subscribe to this channel so you can see videos just like this. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So Spirit, we are asking the question, why do men fall madly in love with my gorgeous Group 1 folks? Can we please get some cards? Wow. Alrighty guys, right away I am getting like a childlike type of energy from you. I definitely think that you are somebody who is somewhat of a free spirit, and I do think that you are someone who likes to go on adventures a lot. I'm kind of thinking of Peter Pan. You know how Peter Pan, he is with the Lost Boys and they just never grow up. They have this insatiable amount of curiosity. They love going on adventures, right? And I think that you are like that. And I'm also getting the idea here, I'm thinking of Wendy in particular. You know how Wendy is able to create stories from just out of thin air, right? And she's able to kind of just make everything feel magical. She makes the most mundane things seem like it's just so fun and amazing and incredible. What I mean by that is whenever she was playing with her brother in their bedroom, in the movie Peter Pan, the live action movie that I think came out in the early 2000s, she was just taking all these toys and taking all these things and just pretending like they were real swords, pretending like they were these amazing things, right? And so she was able to just turn their bedroom into like this huge adventure scene, right? And so I think that you have that same type of energy, that same type of magic. You turn everything into an adventure, right? Like I feel like you could could go to the grocery store and you could make that fun, right? Like maybe you'll tell all your guy friends, like, hey guys, come here. We are gonna have a challenge, right? We're gonna see who can get all these groceries on this list. And we're going to act like we are spies, right? We're going to act like we are spies on a mission and that we have to get these grocery items as soon as possible or else the store is going to blow up or something like that, right? And so I think that men, they fall madly in love with you because of the fact that you are just so fun. You make everything an adventure. You make everything so amazing. You turn all of the boring things into something that is enjoyable, right? So yeah, I think that is so amazing. And I honestly think that men, they are like your lost boys, right? And you are Wendy. Everybody follows you around. You are the leader, group one. So that's so awesome. But yeah, I failed to mention it to you guys already, but this is the Fool card that came out for you, and I was just getting all of those messages from this card, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at your other cards, okay? So Spirit, for group one, why do men fall madly in love with them? Can we get some extra messages, please? Why do men fall madly in love with them? What wants to come through? Oh, okay. I think that one wanted to make an appearance for sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, so people, like these men, they genuinely love talking to you and having conversations with you. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have these Six of Pentacles coming through. And just looking at this card, these women are like having a tea party, right? They're drinking tea together and they're gossiping and they're just having fun, right? And so I feel like men, the reason why they fall for you is because they just actually enjoy talking to you. I think that you are somebody who is very witty. You always have something interesting to add to the conversation, and I do think that you just have a very interesting perspective and view on life. Again, you are very childlike, but not like in a naive way. You are childlike, again, in the magical way. You are just somebody who you are able to look at the world and you are just able to see all the magical things in it. You are always able to see all the positives, right? You see the best in the world, the best in people, and I definitely think that men really appreciate that, and they just love to hear your opinion on things. So that is really cool. And what's really drawing my eye here is the fact that on this teapot there is there's scales right here, and that makes me think about Libras. So you could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, but with that Libra energy coming through, I also think that you are someone who is quite romantic as well. The reason why I'm saying that is because Libras are known to be quite romantic, right? They love, you know, the planet Venus rules over their sign. So yeah, I definitely think that you are somebody who can be quite romantic at times, and you just make people feel very special. You especially make men feel special. I honestly think that you have this way of talking to someone and looking at them and making them feel like they are the only person in the room, that they are the only person that matters to you at that specific moment. The reason why I'm saying that is because these women here are like staring at each other. And what's funny is there is like a man, like a little tiny man right there on the teapot. And these ladies, they don't even notice that man, right? They don't even notice him because they are looking at each other, right? Nobody else in the room exists. And I think that you have that amazing way about you. Whenever you put your attention on somebody, like you are completely like just focused on them. And so I think that that in and of itself is very addictive. I think that men are addicted to the way that you look at them. They are addicted to the way that they feel like they are the only person that exists to you whenever you talk to them. You just make men feel so special and rare and incredible. So yeah, that's another reason why they love you, group one. That's why they fall for you, okay? Now, we also have the Hierophant coming through, and this does represent Taurus energy, so you could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But what's funny, what's really catching my eye here is the fact that there is a little girl right here, and she's talking to an owl, and it looks as though the owl is teaching her something. Like, the owl has, like, I don't know if you can see that, but the owl is holding a book, and it just looks like the owl is giving her an amazing education, right? An edumacation. But I really think that this is representing you, this little girl here. You are this person that never really grows up, right? But at the same time, even though you never truly grow up, even though you are always young at heart, you are always willing to learn new things. And so I do think that even though you are very young at heart, on the other hand, you are also very, very wise. You are somebody who knows a lot about so many different things. I do think that you are genuinely curious about the world, curious about the people around you, and curious about how the world works. And so I do think that you are somebody who is always trying to learn new things. Maybe you like to take like random college courses. Maybe you like to go to conventions. Maybe you just like to watch the History Channel or read books about different things, different topics. But at the end of the day, men fall for you because of the fact that you are just very, very intelligent, group one. And I think that that is another reason why they want to talk to you, why they enjoy their conversations with you, because you are somebody who knows so many different things about so many different things, right? You just know so much. And so men feel like they are constantly learning new things whenever they are around you. And I do think that you are somebody who doesn't just talk about like the weather. You don't just talk about sports or music or whatever. Like, you are somebody who dares to talk about deeper topics, right? You like to talk about life. You like to talk about love. You like to talk about philosophical thoughts and religion and politics and things like that. And so you are just somebody who, when men talk to you, they don't just have like these nothing conversations with you, right? They have deep, deep conversations with you. And so, yeah, I definitely think that that's why they fall for you. That's why they fall in love with you, because of the fact that the things they talk about with you is something that they don't talk about with other people, right? Because other people don't like to talk about those things. They just like to talk about the weather or the sports, right? But you dare to talk about the things that people are scared to discuss. So, yeah, that is another reason why men fall for you, okay? Now, let's go ahead and place this off here, up here. Guys, I'm sorry. I cannot talk that well. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm sorry. But just excuse my words for now. Hopefully I am stringing them together and they're making sense. But let's go ahead and continue on with this reading, okay? Let's continue on. Why do men fall for my group 1 folks? Can we get some extra messages, please? Why do men fall for my group 1 folks? What about them is so freaking lovable, okay? Can we get some messages, please? What wants to come through? Does anything want to come through? These cards are being so stubborn right now. Please, please, give us a card, please. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, that makes so much sense. So we got the card Dandelions, and literally this is about having a different perspective. And that was literally what I was saying beforehand. Like, let me prove it to you. I want you guys to know that this is about having a different perspective. I want you to be able to make the same connections that I am making. So let's find this in the book. Yeah, see, look at this. Can you see this? Hopefully you can. Right here it says, right here, keyword perspective. Can you see that, you guys? Yeah, it literally says that your thoughts and words are the seeds that you plant. When we make limiting statements, we are actually sending out energy that can affect other people. These are not mere words and thoughts. They have substance and power. Thoughts create reality. And so honestly, I just think that this is talking about how you realize how powerful your thoughts and your words are. And because you realize how much power they hold, you are somebody who you always say nothing but positive things, right? You always say nothing but good things. And because you say nothing but good and positive things, nothing but good and positive things come to you. Does that make sense? You always have these amazing blessings that just open up for you, and it's because of the fact that you breathe them into life with your words, with your positivity. And so at the end of the day, I really think that men, they look at you and they honestly see you as somebody who is like a magical creature, right? They see you as somebody who has the power to create the life of your dreams. You have the power to do anything, and it's because of the fact that you are always so positive. They just see you as you constantly say, like, yeah, I'm going to get this, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to accomplish this, and no matter how long it takes, they stand there and they see you accomplish all these things that you say you're going to accomplish, right? So yeah, they definitely see you as somebody who is just magical, and it is with that magic that you possess that they just fall head over heels in love with you, right? And again, they just like your perspective. They like how you're a positive person. That's definitely like a breath of fresh air for them, because honestly, there are like a ton of people that aren't very positive. They're kind of pessimistic. Like I, for one, can say, I can admit that I can be quite pessimistic sometimes. I blame it on the fact that I'm a Capricorn. But yeah, I can be too realistic at some points. And so yeah, it's always nice to be around somebody who is positive, right? And that is you. You are that positive person. And so yeah, men fall for you because of your positive perspective on life, and because of the fact that you are just such a powerful manifestor, group one. So let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through. Okay, for group one, why do men fall for my group one folks? Can we get another message, please? What wants to make an appearance? Ooh, guys, we have 2 cards coming through. I guess we shall take it. Okay. This is actually really cool. We literally have King coming through, and I think that is so funny because literally you guys felt drawn to the Wicked King here, so that's just really cool. I love the synchronicities, right? We love that. But we have King, and it says enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. And we also have Avenger, and it says desire to balance the scales. Oh my gosh, you guys, the scales of justice. Literally, I told you right here we had scales coming through. The synchronicities, they're amazing. But it also says righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Okay guys, so this honestly makes so much sense to me. Whenever I see the Avenger card, this always makes me think about Libra energy, which I love to see because I was telling you guys how I was picking up on that Libra energy from the 6 of Pentacles card as well. But I just think that you are somebody who it's all about people being treated right and fairly, right? And I definitely think that you are somebody who will overcome your soft nature by freaking yelling at people who you feel like are being mean to others, right? So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that I do think that you are a very soft-spirited, kind-hearted person, right? You don't like to yell, you don't like to argue, but if you see somebody bullying someone, if you see some type of wrong taking place, you will stand up and take action. You will tell those people off and tell them that they need to stop acting like that to these people, right? And so why do men fall in love with you, group one? It's because of the fact that you love people so much. You always stand up for them no matter what. You stand up for everyone, okay? I feel like you would stand up for even a stranger on the street who you've never met, never talked to, never said a word to, and yet if you see someone being cruel to them, you will stand up for them when no one else will. So yeah, you are fearless, you are bold when it comes to making sure that people are treated right and again, fairly, okay? And we also have King. And what was I saying before? You are a leader, group one. You make me think of a leader. And so men, they love those leader-like qualities that you possess, right? They love it. And I just feel like these men, they want to follow you wherever you go, right? Wherever you go, they will follow. And it's because of the fact, again, you know how to have fun. You know how to have a good time. Going anywhere with you is like going on an adventure. You are somebody who is so fun to talk to. You are also somebody who makes these men feel like they are the only people in the world, right? And you are just somebody who knows so much. You are so intelligent. You are always learning new things. So yeah, you are just somebody who, wherever you go, these men will follow, okay? They are playing follow the leader, and you are the leader, group 1, which we love. Now, let's go ahead and end this reading by getting one more card. So, Spirit, for group 1, can we have one more card? What is it about my group 1 folks that cause men to fall madly in love with them? Oops, okay. Yeah, compassion. That makes so much sense. That is just a cherry on top for this reading. So yeah, what was I saying? The reason why you stand up for people, the reason why you care about others is because you are so compassionate. I really think that you are somebody who is very empathetic and you just feel for everyone. You have this amazing ability at putting yourself in other people's shoes. And so you just want to make sure that everybody is happy, that everybody is having a good time, because you know what it feels like to be upset. You know what it feels like to be sad or to be angry. And I think whenever you see other people sad or angry, you're extremely empathetic and you are able to, again, put yourself in their shoes. So yeah, you're just a very compassionate and loving individual, and that's what causes men to fall for you. So yes, group 1, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So you chose the gorgeous Cruel Prince today. Then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so, and let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by to my channel today. I really appreciate it so much. And if you do like videos like this, then please consider maybe trying to subscribe to this channel, because I post videos like this every week, and I would love to have you join my TerraTube family. But let's go ahead and take a look. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 2, can you please tell us why men fall head over heels in love with my group 2 folks, Spirit? Can we please get a card? Please, Spirit, please give us a card. What wants to come through? There we go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Right away, we have the Moon card, and this makes me think about Cancerian and Pisces energy. So you could be a Cancer or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But guys, whenever I see the moon, this makes me think about somebody who is very, very mysterious and very, very intriguing. So I definitely think that the reason why men fall for you is because of the fact that you are quite, like, mysterious. I'm kind of thinking of Edward Cullen, okay? You know how in Twilight, everybody at the school, like all of the girls, even the guys, like they were also intrigued and mystified by him. They all just saw him as this like amazing like figure, right? He was somebody who people felt like he just stood apart from everybody else. He stood apart and he was different and unique, and everybody knew there was something about him that, again, like set him apart from everyone else. and everybody wanted to find out why. Okay, so I don't know what it is about you, group 2, but there is something about you that sets you apart from everyone else. Maybe you are somebody who is very, very successful, right? Maybe you found success at a very young age, or maybe you're really, really, really intelligent. Okay, maybe your IQ is really, really high. It's out of the ballpark, and that just, again, sets you apart from others. Or maybe you just have a really different, unique type of style. Okay, maybe you dress like you are from a different era or something like that. But there's something about you that is different, that sets you apart, and it does also make you mysterious, right? So at the end of the day, the reason why men fall for you is because you are a mystery. It's because you are different. It's because you are unique. And they all just want to be like Sherlock Holmes. They all want to figure you out, right? They want to be the first person to crack the mystery that is you. And they want to see who you are underneath that exterior, right? They want to see who you are. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. I'm getting some like intense energy from you. Like these men are like intently looking at you. You are like all they think about, okay? You are just an enigma, okay? And they want to crack the code, crack the mystery on you. So that's so cool. I'm also getting like a deep sensual energy from you as well, like a sexual energy. So I do think that you are just very attractive, okay? Whether you realize it or not, like you're very sexy, group 2. So yeah, there's something just very disarming about you, and it's the way that you hold yourself, it's the way that you carry yourself, it's the way that you look. Like, you're just really hot, okay? I've just got to say it right now. You're really hot, group 2. So let's see what else wants to come through for group 2. Will you please tell us what it is about them that causes men to fall madly in love with them? Can we get another card, please? I feel like none of these cards want to come out because it's just, again, showing and representing how you are like a mystery, right? Not even the cards want to give us a whole lot of information on you. Yeah, look at this. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, I'm getting a clear message. So these men, they feel like you are holding yourself back or keeping yourself like in a cage, right? I'm kind of getting this idea that you are just somebody who doesn't really open up to a lot of people, right? And because you don't open up to a lot of people, again, nobody really knows you, right? I feel like you are somebody who just has a handful of friends, maybe 1 or 2 people who you really open up to, who you really let in. And I do think that these 1 or 2 people, they keep your secrets. They keep the things about you that you tell them about yourself to themselves, right? And so this, again, just causes you to be even more mysterious, right? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are, group 2. And I'm getting this idea that men, whenever they think about you, they feel like you are really holding back. And I think that they get this idea that the things that you are holding back could be quite crazy, right? Like, they might think of you as somebody who is like a good girl to everybody else, or a good boy, or a good they, them on the outside, but on the inside, you know, there could be like a darker side to you. There could be a bad side to you, right? So I definitely think when men are thinking about you, what causes them to fall in love with you is the fact that they feel like you are a good girl to the public, but whenever you are indoors in the private, you are a bad girl. Okay, I'm just saying it, okay? They definitely feel like you are somebody who is kind of crazy. They feel like you are somebody who could even be a bit dangerous. Maybe they feel like you want to do dangerous things, right? They feel like you might have an appetite for danger. So what I mean by that is maybe they kind of get this idea that you might be somebody who is into like extreme sports, like going bungee jumping or riding motorcycles or something like that. But yeah, at the very end of the day, men they don't know hardly anything about you, group 2. And because they don't know hardly anything about you, whenever they are on their own in their room, they're just fantasizing about you, and they're thinking about what it is that you're trying to hold back from everyone. And I think that they just start to have these wild thoughts, right? And some of these wild thoughts are the fact that they feel like you might be very hedonistic, or they feel like you might be maybe somebody who likes to go to erotic clubs, or maybe they feel like you're somebody who is into like dangerous sports or something like that. And you may not be like that at all, group 2. You may not be like that at all, but that is the thoughts that men are having, right? Those are these wild daydreams that they have about you, right? And they may not be grounded in reality at all. They may just be completely fictional, right? But at the end of the day, that is what they are thinking, and they are having these crazy thoughts because of the fact that they just don't know who you are, right? And whenever people don't know who somebody truly is, they just start to have these wild thoughts about them, right? Their mind goes a little crazy as they're thinking about all these things that that person could be, what they could be like, what they could be hiding, right? And so men feel like you are hiding a lot, okay? They just feel like you're hiding a lot, and what causes them to fall in love with you is the fact that they want to be the first person to figure out who you are. And the reason why they fall in love with you is because you are like the ultimate fantasy, right? You are the ultimate fantasy to these men, group 2, right? They honestly, I feel like a lot of men feel like they can't have you. They feel like you are never going to want to really give yourself to anyone, right? Because you keep yourself apart so much. And so yeah, it's because of the fact that you are like untouchable. It's because of the fact that you pose yourself as such a challenge that men just fall even more in love with you, right? They want to be able to be the first one that wins you over, okay? But I'm honestly getting the idea that you are like, you're kind of like a celebrity to these men, group 2, or you're like a god or a goddess or something, right? They just see you as somebody who is amazing. They put you on a pedestal, but they also feel like you're untouchable. They feel like they're never ever going to get to really talk to you or be with you, be by you, right? Because it's just like how, you know, I think of who's a hot actor. Let's just say Tom Holland, okay, or Alexander Skarsgård, right? I know that there's no chance that I'm ever going to be able to touch Alexander Skarsgård or talk to him in person, and so I'm always like, you know, thinking about what he might actually be like, right? I don't know who he is. I've never talked to him, so all I have are my thoughts and my mind, and whenever I think about him, my mind goes a little bit wild as I think about what he might be like, what he might be into, right? And sometimes my mind thinks up some crazy things, okay? But yeah, so it's just like that. You are like that to them, right? And so it's almost like these men are falling in love with their like fantasy of you as well. And they are falling in love with the fact that you are just the biggest challenge ever, okay? Does that make sense? I hope that does. But let's just get one more card. And then we'll move on to the oracle cards, okay? Alrighty, that's interesting. We have the 10 of Swords coming through. Okay, and we have the 2 of Pentacles for the back of the deck energy. So this clarifies this clarifies this message for me. Okay, so the 10 of Swords, this talks about having a lot of people going against you. This talks about having a lot of people like just saying mean things to you and not being very kind to you and just having so many like responsibilities and things like that, right? But when we have the 2 of Pentacles, this talks about having that amazing ability at being able to remain calm whenever you have so many pressures like going against you, right? This talks about being able to balance so many things and just being able to remain cool, calm, and collected, right? And so I feel like at the end of the day, you are somebody who you are always able to keep yourself above the fray, right? You are somebody who, no matter who goes against you, no matter what goes against you, you're always able to keep on going and to cool, calm, and collectedly go after your goals, right? No matter what goes against you, you don't give up, and you are always able to keep your balance, right? You are always able to remain very balanced, okay? So I think that men, they really respect that side to you. They respect how you don't let these crazy moments cause you to just, give up on life. They love how even whenever all these chaotic things are going on, you're still able to keep your cool. You don't get angry. You don't get mad or upset. You remain very professional. And so, yeah, I also think that you are able to calm other people down as well, okay? Because you are always able to keep your calm, you are somebody who men just feel so attracted towards, especially during harder times, right? I feel like anytime men are going through a hard moment in their life, they run towards you and they try to tell you about what is going on in their life, tell you about their problems, and they feel like you, because you are very balanced, cool, calm, collected, you are going to be able to help them. You are going to be able to be like a salve and calm them down. And so, yeah, why do men fall in love with you is because of the fact that you are just somebody who is a rock during all of the crazy moments, right? You are a rock to these people, and you are just always able to keep your cool. So, yeah, that's really, really, really cool. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 2, can we get an oracle message, please? What is it about my group 1 folks, or excuse me, I'm sorry, my group 2 folks, that causes men to fall madly in love with them? Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Okay. So, first of all, we have the dandelion card coming through, and this is the card of perspective, okay? And so I do think that men feel like you have a very unique perspective on life, and I think that they also just see you as somebody who, again, like I was saying before, because you are always able to keep yourself above the fray and remain cool, calm, and collected, and also because you have such a good perspective on life, I really think that you are somebody who is going to be able to have so many good things happen towards you. It's almost like you are just very positive and you are able to manifest all these positive outcomes within your life and within your future. So yeah, men just love that side to you, and they also just fall for, again, your unique perspective and the things you have to say, right? They love hearing your advice. They love coming to you and hearing your opinions. So yeah, they just love your mind as well, right? And that's very interesting because, again, I feel like men, they, again, see you as somebody who sets yourself apart from others. They see you as somebody who is very mysterious, but at the end of the day, you will always offer your advice to other people, to anyone, right? And so I find that very intriguing because you're very mysterious, but you're still able to connect to others, right? So they may not know a lot about you and a lot about what's going on inside your head and inside your life, right? But you will always help them with their life. You will always give them advice for what is going on with them. So that's very interesting. That may honestly be like the only time where men feel like they can talk to you or feel like they can be next to you, right? And so I do honestly think that you may have men come to you for help whenever they may not even need help, right? They may make up some lies just so that they can be next to you, just so that they can talk to you, right? So that's very interesting. If you ever wonder why you have so many people, especially men, coming up to you for your help, for your guidance, it's because of the fact that they are literally fictionalizing some of these things that are going on in their life. They're literally coming up with some problems so that they can talk to you, so that they can be next to you, right? Because they feel like that's the only way they can be by you, okay, is if they have a problem that you can help them solve. So that's interesting. But let's see what else wants to come through. So we have student making an appearance, and it says a humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So yeah, you are a lifelong learner, group 2, and what I find so beautiful about you is the fact that no matter how much you learn, no matter how much you know, no matter how successful you become, you are always going to remain very humble and very down to earth, right? Your feet will always be firmly planted on the ground. So yeah, I think that that is another reason why men fall for you. It's because of the fact that even though you know a lot, you're not going to let that get to your head, right? You don't have this huge unmanageable ego. Like, no, you are a very humble person. You respect everyone and you treat everyone like they are your equal. And men love that. They especially love that because they do put you on like this pop star, celebrity, goddess like status like inside their head, but they love how even whenever you are among mere mortals, right? Whenever you are among them, you still treat them with love and respect, and you are just very humble. So honestly, I'm kind of thinking of Hugh Jackman, because you know how Hugh Jackman, like, he is this huge celebrity, right? He is the guy who played the guy with the claws, right, on X-Men. He had Wolverine. He played Wolverine, right? And he is somebody who in real life, he is just such a humble person. I'm also thinking of Keanu Reeves, right? Keanu Reeves, he is such a huge star. He's such a huge celebrity. He played John Wick, and he still like rides on the subway, right? You can see videos of him riding on the subway. You can see videos of him like sitting down eating a hot dog at the park. Like, he just acts like a regular old Joe Schmo, right? And yet he is not a regular old Joe Schmo. He is a celebrity. So yeah, men just love the fact that no matter how successful, amazing, or incredible you are, and no matter how amazing you become, you are always going to just remain so grounded and so down to earth, and men love that. They love that, okay? They're definitely falling for that side to you. And then at the end of the day, we have flow. So yeah, I definitely think that the reason why you are always able to keep your calm, the reason why you are always able to remain so collected, right, is because of the fact that you are just somebody who always just goes with the flow. And men, they love that side to you. That is another reason why they fall for you. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot Tube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. So you chose the gorgeous book called The Queen of Nothing. Then, hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just place this gorgeous book off to the side like so, and let's take a look at your tarot cards. So guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by to my channel today. I just feel so blessed to have people like you coming and just giving me your presents today, right? So yeah, if you like readings like this, then please maybe consider trying to subscribe to my channel, because I post videos like this every week, and I would love to have you come join my little magical side of Tarot Tube. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards today, okay? So Spirit, why do men fall for my Group 3 folks? Can you please give us some gorgeous messages today? Will you please give us some messages? Wow, guys. Okay, I freaking love this. So first of all, you guys, we have the Emperor card coming through, and this does represent the sign of Aries. So you could be in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And right away, I definitely think that you are a freaking leader, Group 3. And I also think that you are somebody who, once you set your mind to something, you will achieve that something no matter how long it takes, okay? And because you are somebody who has such a drive, because you are so determined, I really think that a lot of men look up to you, right? They just see you as somebody who is so inspirational, okay? And so I do think that men are always trying to like see what you are doing, and they're always trying to follow in your footsteps, right? Because they look at you as somebody who they want to aspire to become, right? They look at you and they see you as somebody who's this amazing, successful person, and they're always thinking to themselves like, wow, I want to be like them when I grow up, right? I want to be like them. I want to do what they do. Okay, so yeah, why do men fall for you, group 3? It's because of the fact that you are a leader. You are a boss freaking babe. You are so determined. You are so stubborn as you go after your dreams and your goals, and men just really, really respect you. And I just think that that is such an amazing thing to see. That is so freaking beautiful, you guys. Sorry, I had to look at freaking hair, a big long hair on this table. I don't know if you can see it, but it's obviously from my hair. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at your other cards, okay? But yeah, we love to see that. We love to see that. And I'm also getting the idea, if you look at this guy, he's like really tall and big, right? Like he's like a giant, and everybody else is like underneath him, and they're like really small. And so I do think that you have a lot of self-confidence. I think that you are somebody who is very proud of yourself and proud of your achievements. And I do think that you have this amazing presence about you, right? It doesn't matter if you are on the shorter side. It doesn't matter if you're like 5 foot or whatever. Like, you are somebody who, because you have so much confidence, because you have so much pride for yourself, you are somebody who, whenever you walk into a room, all eyes instantly go towards you, right? You just have that type of presence, that type of energy, okay? Larger than life type of energy. So yeah, it's because of that men also, you know, start to fall for you, right? They fall in love with the way that you carry yourself, with your confidence, with your amazing sense of self-esteem. So yeah, that is awesome to see. Let's go ahead and move on and see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, for group 3, can we get some extra messages, please, for group 3? What is it about them that causes men to fall in love with them? Can we get some messages, please? Okay, there we go. We have 2 cards coming through. We're going to stop there for now. But guys, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which we love to see. And we also have the Chariot. So I do think the Chariot represents either Cancer energy or Pisces energy. I honestly can't remember. So guys, that could be a sign. You could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, okay? So yeah, again, we're getting Aries energy, we're getting Cancerian energy, we're getting Pisces energy. But yeah, at the end of the day, with the 9 of Pentacles, I love this. I love this because the 9 of Pentacles, this talks about living a very luxurious and lavish lifestyle. This talks about treating yourself, okay? And so I do think that you are somebody who you have worked very, very hard for the things that you have in your life. And I think that you are somebody who, once you start living the good life, you are going to live that good life. You are going to enjoy it, right? You are somebody who, you know how hard you work. You feel like you have earned all of the money or blessings that you are going to receive or have received already, and you are going to make the most of it, right? And so yeah, at the end of the day, I think that men, they love the way that you are able to treat yourself, okay? They love how you spoil yourself, how you love on yourself, and honestly, again, they just love how much confidence you have. I'm honestly getting the idea that you are somebody who doesn't need anyone to bring you happiness, right? Because you are able to make your own self happy. And so I do think because of that, you are very, very independent. And I think that it is hard to get you to decide to settle down and be in a relationship with somebody unless you just fall madly in love with them yourself, right? So yeah, what is something that causes men to fall for you? It's the fact that you have already fallen for yourself, right? It's the fact that you love yourself so much. And that love is just so amazing. It's so incredible, and that is why men are falling for you. And also, you could have like a special connection with birds or with animals in general. So yeah, that could be another thing that men love about you. It could be the fact that you just care a lot about animals. You have a special connection with them. You could maybe donate money to a charity, or maybe you volunteer at like a shelter for animals or something like that. But going off of that, we also have the Chariot card coming through, and I think that this is just talking about everything that I was saying earlier with the Aries card, or excuse me, with the Chariot card. Did I say the Chariot? The Emperor. I'm so sorry, you guys. I cannot talk right now. I'm so sorry, but yeah, literally, what was I saying earlier? I was telling you that you are somebody who, once you set a goal for yourself, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to accomplish that goal, you will still have that single-minded attention, that single-minded focus, and you will just keep on going until you get to where you want to be. And I feel like this card is further clarifying that message, because the Chariot talks about having a long-term goal. It talks about going after that goal. And what's so interesting is that this lady here, she's literally riding a slug. Like, that is her chariot. And we all know a slug. Like, that is going to take a long time to get to where she wants to go. But again, you are somebody who, it doesn't matter if you are riding on a slug. It doesn't matter if it's going to take years upon years upon years. Once you set a goal for yourself, you will accomplish it, okay? And that drive, that determination is what causes men to just fall in love with you so hard. So yeah, you guys, you are just a boss babe, and these men out here, they love it. And I also think, like, once you say so, like, I feel like you're very assertive. I'm getting this idea that you are very honest, and you don't try to hide behind any type of mask or anything like that. So I do think another thing that causes men to fall for you is your honesty. It's the fact that you don't try to hide anything. You don't try to hold anything back. What you see is what you get with you, right? And so I think that men find that to be very refreshing, right? Because there are a lot of people that are always trying to hide behind masks. They're always trying to deceive others and make people think that they are a certain way that they are not, and they are like this because they want to impress others, or they feel like they just have to, I don't know, hide parts of themselves because they need to fit in with everyone else. And yet you are not like that, right? You're not like that at all. You don't try to fit in. You don't try to be like everybody else. You don't try to model yourself after society's expectations, right? Like, you are just yourself, and that is so breathtaking and so gorgeous, and men love it. So yeah, look at this. We also have winter coming through. This talks about going through a darker time, but not letting that darker season impact your life forever, right? This talks about being able to remain very positive and just making that dark time your B, right? Your BITCH. So yeah, I just think that you are somebody who, you never take no for an answer. Whenever you are going through a darker time, like, you will not back down. You will not give up. You will just keep on going and going after your dreams, going after your future. So yeah, men find you to be very, very bold and very, very fearless and just very determined, and that's another reason they fall for you. So yeah, you just make the winter, you make the darker times your B, and men are here for it, okay? I'm honestly getting the idea that men are kind of like intimidated by you and by your fierce nature, okay? They're very intimidated by you. You really do have a lot of like masculine energy. And guys, I want you to know, whenever I say masculine, I don't mean that you're like a man, right? It doesn't matter if you are a man, woman, or you identify as being they, them. You are just somebody who, you have a lot of masculine energy, okay? And so that means that you are just very strong. You're very tough. You are somebody who, you can go through so many darker times, and yet because you are so tough and strong, you can just get through it like that, right? So yeah, that's awesome to see. Men love that. We also have advocate. So yeah, guys, literally, what was I saying before? You could be somebody who likes to advocate a lot for animals, or for the rights of animals, right? But this could also be just talking about how you are somebody who you like to advocate for other causes as well. Maybe you're an environmentalist, or maybe you think that electric cars should be the thing, right? Because you don't believe in fossil fuels or whatever, right? It doesn't matter what you believe in. But at the end of the day, you do believe strongly in what you believe in, right? And I think that you are somebody who you will go out of your way to advocate for these causes. You will advocate for what you believe in, right? Again, you just speak your truth. You don't try to hide your thoughts, your opinions, your beliefs. You instead go after these beliefs, these thoughts, these opinions, and you defend them, right? And so if you are somebody who believes that all animals should be treated fairly, then you will go out of your way to defend that thought, that belief, by donating to charities, by doing all these things to help them, right? And to help further that cause. But at the end of the day, if you don't strongly believe in a certain cause, then this could simply just be talking about how you are somebody who will always advocate for other people as well. If you see other people being mistreated, being treated unfairly, you will stand up for them and defend them, okay? And so yeah, I think that men, they just find that strength that you have to advocate for your beliefs and to advocate for other people to be so amazing, right? Like, you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. What you say you believe in, you will defend it. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. What you say you believe in, you will put action behind those beliefs, and you will help those things you believe in. I cannot talk. I'm so sorry. But I hope you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, you don't just talk about your beliefs. Like, you defend them. Okay? You actively defend them by advocating for these things, by donating to different causes, and all those things, right? And I hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry, you guys. I obviously need some, like, caffeine in my system right now because I cannot speak right now. My brain cannot compute just normal things at the moment. But last but not least, you guys, we have reflection coming through. So yeah, I honestly think that you are somebody who, I think that this card is representing how you think about everybody, right? You consider everyone's ideas, opinions, beliefs. I think that no matter what you believe in, even though you're very honest about your beliefs, I think that you still respect other people's beliefs as well, which I find to be very, very lovely and very beautiful, because there's not a lot of people that are able to consider other people's points of view, right? A lot of people only ever care about themselves. They care about what they think, and they don't like to be nice to other people, especially if they have different beliefs in them. Does that make sense? You know, because there's a lot of people that, see themselves as being Republican, or they see themselves as being Democrat, and they would never want to even be caught dead in a room with somebody that has a different belief than them, right? Like, a Democrat would never want to hang out with a Republican, or vice versa, right? A Republican would never want to hang out with a Democrat, and it's because they just don't even want to give them the space to be able to talk about what these other people believe in, right? Does that make sense? So I think that you're not like that, though. I think that you are somebody who, you don't mind being in a room with somebody who thinks differently than you. You don't mind hearing other people speak their piece. In fact, you respect it, right? You love everyone and you treat everyone fairly. And I just think that that is amazing, right? So yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is why men fall for you. And I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. And if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday. And I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much. And I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.